What's going on, wrestling friends and family? You already know what it is. It's the Curtain Call Podcast presents the Fast Count. You already know I'm JR, and I'm always with my tag team partner, Jordan. Jordan, how you doing, baby? Too sweet, me.
Too sweet, man. What's going on? You know the leader of the Bret Hart fan club. Wait, let me scratch that. The Bret Hart hater fan club. You know I'm in the building at all times, man. What's going on?
Not too much, man. So, Jordan, we got a couple nice shows over there on YouTube that we did of the podcast. But now we're coming on Anchor to give our little quick fast count. So we're only going to take a couple minutes, and we're going to talk about what we think were the best female valets in professional wrestling. And I got to give you one off the bat. Rest her soul, Nancy Benoit, as woman. She was very much my crush when I was younger. She was every bit of a lady, but she could get feisty if she needed to. Tell me what your thoughts on that is.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. I know she has a special place in your heart, man. I know you've been talking about her for a little bit. I get it, man. I get it. Obviously, you know, we don't need to talk about the situation involving her family and anything like that. But yeah, man, a classic, an absolute classic. She was always reliable and always did good work. That's a very, very valid choice, man.
Absolutely, man. She was a sweetheart as well. And like I said, man, she was every bit of a woman, but if she needed to get feisty while she was in her dress, she will get feisty with you and put those nails in your eyeballs. And she was a good one, man. You give me one, Jordan. Yeah,
she wasn't afraid to throw down, man. That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm going with a classic. I'm going with an OG. When you think OG of valets, who comes to mind, man?
Man, realistically, if I think OGs, I think of Baby Doll.
You read my mind, man. How'd you know?
Man, Baby Doll was the lady. Let me tell you, man, the best
OGs, man. The OGs.
Baby Doll.
Baby Doll. People these days don't know, man. People these days don't know. I've been saying this for a while. I have some old TikTok videos about Baby Doll. People these days don't know, man. And if you're going valets, you gotta respect OGs. But I'm going Baby Doll. And if you're listening and you don't know who that is, please, as soon as this is over, do yourself a favor. You will not regret it. And just go look up her old work. Just absolutely incredible. And she's always been at the top of my list as far as valet goes. And it's a shame people these days don't know her as much as they should.
Absolutely. She's definitely Hall of Fame worthy. Baby Doll was amazing. I remember as a young kid watching NWA and watching her come out with Tully Blanchard. You know, we usually, when we see the women valets, we see them in these dresses and everything, but she would come out sometimes in jeans, a leather jacket, the hairspray in the hair like the 80s, and she just made Tully Blanchard look good. Then when she was with Dusty Rhodes, she just made him look even better. And we all know Dusty wasn't the greatest thing to look at, but she made him look good, man. And I remember the fondest memory I have of her was in the I Quit match between Tully Blanchard and Magnum TA. When Magnum TA took the piece of the chair, the wood, and stuck it in Tully Blanchard's head, and he's screaming, and she's on the outside of the ring yelling. You can hear her as well, screaming and crying. Baby Doll was, you know what? She was very much part of the storyline in every match that she was in, man. Good call.
Yeah. Man, you seriously read my mind. That's exactly who I was going to say. And you're 100% right. She would sell whatever was going on. Even if it didn't directly impact her, she was selling vocally or just emotion-wise. She was putting over whatever was going on in that ring. You were dead on. And I'm shocked you guessed that one right off the top of my head, man. You were spot on with that guess.
I'm telling you, Jordan, man, that's why we're tag team. That's why we're the greatest tag team podcasters there is, man, because we got this connection. But I'm going to tell you who I got next, man. And I know it's touche and everybody's going to say this, but, man, how can you not have Elizabeth on there? Elizabeth was the oh my goodness, Jordan.
Yeah, before we started this episode, I wrote down a few, and she was number 2. No lie, she was number 2. Her, and I got Sunny. I got Sunny on there.
Yes, because everybody knows Brett likes sunny days, huh?
Yeah, Miss Elizabeth is solid, man. She was half of Macho Man. Let's just be real.
Yeah, she was, especially that moment when he proposed to her and she said, "Oh yeah, man!" I popped for that as a kid, man. I was going crazy because Elizabeth was. Let me tell you something though, Jordan. You can't get away with that kind of gimmick nowadays, a Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Oh no. That was made for that time period. It was perfect. Everything up to that moment was leading to that. You're right. That couldn't have been done at another month, week, year, anything. When that happened, it was when it was supposed to happen.
Absolutely, because there's no way that you're going to get a guy degrading a woman the way Macho Man would do, And Macho Man, like you said, more than half of his gimmick was about Elizabeth. He would get in the ring, and you know how heels do. They like to get out the ring first and be like, "Hey, ref, tell him to back up." He would get out the ring and grab Elizabeth and say, "No, you sit right there. You stand right there." And you couldn't do that nowadays. And Elizabeth was the lady that when she slapped Sensational Sherry, oh my God, what a pop. And she wasn't a wrestler, but she was smooth. A completely different Elizabeth when she got to WCW, but I'm talking about WWF Elizabeth. Man, you got to have her on that list, man.
Yep. She held her own 1,000%. Yep. She did her thing. And unlike my first pick, at least a lot of people know who she is, rightfully so. She needs to be remembered for a very long time.
Absolutely. I got one more for you. I want you to tell me what you think of this.
Go ahead.
Because I don't think that they get the credit that they could, but there's two of them because they both, to me, come in a package. Beulah and Francine from ECW.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Brother.
I mean, they're good, man. I mean, it just depends. It just depends on what time of their characters you're talking about. Overall, I'd be like, all right, yeah. But they had some good time periods for sure.
Yeah, when they were in ECW, when Tommy Dreamer used to bust out that power driver, that was amazing because you didn't see women do those kind of things, man. And to me, I'm not talking about women that were wrestlers that took bumps. That's something totally different because then you got to talk about the Mae Youngs being old, being put through the table. But I'm talking about women that weren't wrestlers, that they would go in there and take those bumps so well. I got to give respect to those ECW women. I'm not talking about what they did afterwards and later on in their career, but at that moment in that time period of the 90s, Francine, Beulah, man, I have to put them up there, buddy.
Yeah, man. Anybody that gets in the ring that's not trained to do so or anything like that, I mean, that says something, and they get, like you said, they get all the credit in the world because that takes a lot to take, like you said, to take the bumps that they were taking, especially in ECW where it wasn't the safest environment. They were taking some good bumps, and like I said, if you're not trained to do so and you're getting in the ring, like I said, you get credit in my book, 100%.
Absolutely. You got one more for me?
Nah, man, I think that pretty much rounds up a good, what do we gave like 5, right? I think I think that's a good 5, man. We got some OGs in there. We got some more basic answers, but still rightfully so. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a good 5 that we just named off there.
Absolutely. And we want to hear from you guys. We got to know who your picks are. There might be somebody that we completely forgot of, but they might hold a special place in your heart. So make sure that you comment on who you think we left off the list, who should be on the list. If you disagree with our list, let us know. We want to be able to interact with you guys because that's what we do here on the Curtain Call podcast whenever we do our fast counts. So like I said, I'm JR from the Curtain Call podcast, always with my tag team partner, Jordan. Jordan, let them know.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we appreciate you guys listening. Like I said, we've said it in all of our previous videos. We're trying to create something special, and we truly think we have the ingredients to do so. If you're a fan of wrestling, past, present, dare I say, even the future, even if you're looking to get into wrestling, this is the place to be. regardless of promotion, regardless of era. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of wrestling. We're here for it all. Down since day one, as Usos say, if you want to get on the ground floor, make sure you follow our podcast over on the YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure you like and follow here. Like I said, as always, I'm going to have a Q&A on the Spotify asking you what your favorite valets are, so you can drop that down below. But yeah, we appreciate everyone checking it out. As always, throw it up if you got it too sweet. JR, hit it with your classic, man.
And we always kick out at 2. We'll talk to you guys later.
Peace.